In the world where ARPGs are flooding the market, working on a sequel to a beloved franchise like Path of Exile is not so small, but Green Gear Games is ready to take on that challenge, confident that there is still room to innovate and push the gen forward. After all, the core mechanics of ARPGs have been around for decades, ever since the days of classic Diablo. But while the Path of Exile team draw from its own experience to shape the sequel, they know they are not developing in isolation. The beauty of a crowd journey is that inspiration flows in every direction. Games like Diablo 4, Last Epoch, and others are constantly evolving the action RPG landscape, and it's clear that the ideas are stacking up. As much as the genre has exploded recently, we think it's a good thing, said Chris Rogers, lead designer at Green Gear Games. More games mean more players exploring the genre space, and that's exactly what he wants. People often dip into Path of Exile after trying another action RPG, and the more people that want to do that, the better. And it's not just about the competition. Path of Exile 2 benefits from the variety. As Greg Rackman, senior designer, puts it, it's exciting to see other developers experiment with new mechanics. When something works well, we can think that's something we should try or reflect on the past Path of Exile mechanics and wonder, what would this game look like today if we'll keep that? In some cases, the very core mechanics of other action RPGs help the team realize what makes their own game unique. Other times, it's a bit of cross-gen inspiration. Take the crossbow for example. Path of Exile 2 turns that into a kind of top-down shooter, blending different styles for a fresh experience. Even outside the ARPG world, games like Souls-likes and No Rest for the Wicked have influenced the sequel's movement system, giving the game a more tactical feel. And for the bosses, they are more complex than ever before. Sure, we have always had challenge boss, says Rackman, but nowadays is not just a hack box that will keep you on your toes. Every fight is a chance to learn and adapt. Ultimately, Rogers believes that what will truly set Path of Exile apart is the combat feel. With some new, risky elements in the mix, the team is getting that players will appreciate the fresh approach, especially those who have spent years mastering the original game. But if there is one thing that's certain, it's Path of Exile 2 will keep players guessing, and that is exactly how they want it. I'm super hyped for Path of Exile 2 and I can't wait for Descender 6. See you there, Exiles!
Fresh meat.